Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you? Hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine. Welcome to NIVS Home School. This is Kamrun, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. My dear students of class 9, today I am going to take your English first paper. So all of you take your English for today book. Today we will discuss lesson 4 from Unit 1. That means page number 14. And our today's topic is Bangabandhu's relationship with other countries. So let's start the class. Now look, in section A there are two pictures and it is given in your book. Now look, page number 14, there are two pictures. So all of you will take your book, go to page number 14, there are two pictures. So who can you see in the picture? Now look, this is your first question. Number 1, who can you see in the picture? Number B, how are they related to Bangabandhu? Number C, what do you think are the relationship among them? So we will try to find out those answers, and after reading our passage, I hope all of you will find out this answer, and all of you will attend the live class. It will be helpful for you and we will discuss about those questions. Okay, let's read. Section B, read the text. I have not seen the Himalayas, but I have seen Sheikh Mujib. In personality and in courage, this man is the Himalayas. I have thus had the experience of witnessing the Himalayas. Do you know who said this one? Said Fidel Castro, the then Prime Minister of Cuba in 1973, when he first met Bangabandhu. So when Fidel Castro, that means who was the Prime Minister of Cuba in 1973, met Bangabandhu, he said that he hadn't seen, he has not seen Himalayas, but he has seen Sheikh Mujib. So he said that because of the personality of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, that means our Bangabandhu was just like that. He has he had a very strong personality, and when he such was the impression Bangabandhu left on the minds of world leaders. He won the position in the heart of people across the world by his selflessness, courage and greatness. So because of his selflessness, courage and greatness or braveness or bravery, he achieved the position in the heart of the people across the world. Any country has to determine its mode of dealing with other countries of the world. The Constitution of Bangladesh of 1972 clearly reflects the philosophy, friendship for all, malice to none. Bangabandhu-led new government decided to maintain friendly coexistence with other countries based on this principle. So, any country has to determine some mode of dealing with the other countries, just like this. There was a clear conception or philosophy of Bangladesh Constitution, which was created in 1972. And what is the philosophy? Friendship for all, malice to none. That means we will make a friendly relationship to other countries, and we will not harm to other countries. And Bangabandhu led new government decided to maintain friendly coexistence with other countries based on this principle. So the government follow this principle, that means the friendly coexistence. The charismatic leadership of Bangabandhu inspired India to come forward to extend its support during the Liberation War, even in his absence. And you all know about it. India played a vital role during the Liberation War. They supported us in many ways. They provided us food, shelter and treatment. They also trained the freedom fighters, and they sent the military force to fight against the Pakistani army on behalf of Bangladesh. Though on that moment, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was absent. That means he was the captive of the Pakistani army, and it played an active role to convince the world leaders about sufferings of the people of Bangladesh and their right to be free. Moreover, this country supported the freedom fighters with its army fighting the Pakistani occupation forces in a frontal war. Not only that, Bangabandhu was given a warm welcome at Palam Airport at Delhi by Mrs. Indira Gandhi on the occasion of his way back home from Pakistan jail via London. And we have read it in our previous lesson that Bangabandhu went to London when he get his freedom, when he was freed from the Pakistan jail. At first he went to London and he was welcomed cordially in London, and he was also welcomed by Mrs. Indira Gandhi at Delhi airport. However, Bangabandhu's foresightedness, courage and mental strength were evident in his query to Indian Prime Minister when she would withdraw her army from Bangladesh. Mrs. Gandhi soon replied, "Anytime when you wish." Noticeably, the great leader Bangabandhu had a strong personality to ask for any clarification from any other leader of the world. Consequently, very soon before Bangabandhu's next birthday, the withdrawal was completed. So, when Bangabandhu visited India, before coming back to Bangladesh, he asked Mrs. Gandhi, that means the Prime Minister of India, that when would they withdraw their army. So, Mrs. Gandhi replied that at any time when you wish. So, before the birthday of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the withdrawal was completed. That means all the military force of the Indian army went back to their home, and it was completed before Bangabandhu's birthday, that means before 17 March. Bangabandhu had an open mind to maintain good relationship with all countries irrespective of their capitalist, democratic or socialist ideologies. He left no stones unturned to make entry into different global organizations. During the period between 1972 and 1975, Bangabandhu signed more than 70 treaties, agreements, memoranda and countries with different countries of the world. So, Bangabandhu had an open mind to maintain a friendly relationship with the other countries, irrespective of their capitalist or democratic attitude or their socialist philosophy. So, he didn't miss any opportunity to make entry into the different international organizations, and now look, within these 3 years, that means from 1972 to 1975, Bangladesh signed more than 70 treaties or agreements or contracts, and managing entry into OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and attending its conference at Lahore filled up a major gap in diplomacy of Bangladesh. It opened opportunities to explore all the possibilities of trade and other potentials with the Islamic world. So, dear students, now look, OIC is an international organization, and it was the organization for the Islamic countries, that means the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and it was a great opportunity for Bangladesh. And when Bangabandhu attended the conference, attend the Lahore conference, conference of OIC, great possibilities come in front of Bangladesh. That means it opened opportunities to explore all the possibilities of trade and other potentials with the Islamic world. So, it was an important conference for Bangladesh, that means which was held at Lahore. Pakistan. And Bangabandhu charmed common people all over the world. His speech in different summits revealed that Bangladesh did not only think about its own self, it was also concerned about injustices prevailing in the rest of the world. Bangabandhu sent a medical team to Egypt and Syria for the treatment of the war victims of Arab-Israel war. So Bangladesh was not only concerned about the motherland, that means its own self, we also think about the other countries. That's why Bangabandhu sent a medical team to the Egypt and Syria to treat the war victims of Arab-Israel war. He always used to say, today the world is divided into two parts, and what are they? The oppressors and the oppressed, and I am with the oppressed. So today the world is divided into two parts, the oppressor and the oppressed. Okay, let me give you an example, just like the East and West Pakistan. We are the part, we are the part of East Pakistan, and Pakistan was it was called West Pakistan on the time. So the West Pakistan was the oppressors and the East Pakistan was the oppressed. So this kind of a strong voice and wisdom made his position firm as a global leader. So his attitude or his belief or his philosophy or his strong voice or his wisdom made his position very strong as a world leader, as a global leader. He was such a leader for whom the British Prime Minister Edward Heath broke all the protocols to welcome him at Claridge's Hotel on 8 January 1972, while Bangabandhu was returning from Pakistan prison. His elegance was reflected in the voice of a renowned journalist. The courage and charm that flowed from him made him a unique Superman of these times. So Bangabandhu was such a great leader that British Prime Minister Edward Heath broke all the protocols and he welcomed him at Claridge's Hotel on 8 January 1972. When Bangabandhu visited England after when he was returning from Pakistan prison, and a renowned journalist said that the courage and charm that flowed from him made him a unique Superman of these times. So his courage and charm made him a unique man, or a unique Superman of all time. Bangabandhu's philosophy of secular democracy honored him with a firm position in the world. The period from 1972 to 1974 was actually a bright and busy era for Bangabandhu government, when he visited many countries of Asia, Africa, Europe and Latin America. He made those visits to gain support from those countries and to promote friendly relationships with them. So Bangabandhu's philosophy to the world democracy honored him with a firm position in the world. That means he was successful to establish his firm position in the world. And the period from 1972 to 1947 was a great era, great time for Bangabandhu government. He during this time he visited many countries of Europe, Asia, Africa and Latin America. And why did he visit those countries? Because he wanted to gain support from those countries and to promote the friendly relationships with those countries, because on the time we need to do that. We need to gain the support of the other countries, and we also need to build up a friendly relationships with those countries to develop our economy or to develop our country. Consequently, wherever he went, he cast a very positive influence on the leaders of those countries. Among the world leaders who admired him were India's Prime Minister Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Palestine leader Yasser Arafat and Cuba's President Fidel Castro. So those are the leaders who admired Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman a lot. And who are they? Indira Gandhi, that is the Prime Minister of India, and Palestine leader Yasser Arafat, and the Cuba's President Fidel Castro. And his leadership, wisdom and personal relationship with world leaders made him a successful politician of international repute. So his leadership, his wisdom, his strong personality, his personal relationship with the great politicians of the world made him a successful politician internationally. That means he became a reputed politician on that time. So dear students, this is lesson 4, which is about Bangabandhu's relationship with other countries, that means with the other politicians of the world. And now I am going to give you a homework. This is homework number 3. You will do homework as your homework section D, which is related to this passage. That means section D from page number 16 from your English for Today book. Homework number 3, page 16, section D. And what is in section D? There are 5 words: charismatic, evident, harmony, wisdom and capitalist. You can take the help of your dictionary. So you will write the opposite words of those words, charismatic, evident, harmony, wisdom and capitalist, and then you will make sentence with the opposite words. Then you will, I repeat, you will make sentence with the opposite words. So you at first you will try to find out the opposite word of the given words which is in section D, and then which are in section D, and then you will make sentence with those words. So this is your homework and homework number 3. So dear students, that's all for today. I hope you have understood our today's topic. All of you will do your homework regularly and submit it on every Saturday from 9 am to 3 pm. So dear students, all of you stay safe and listen to your parents. See you again. Allah Hafiz.